All right, on Friday, we had some news that, well, potentially could have a major impact on the league. This is Giannis Antetokounmpo suffering a right calf strain and a loss to the Nuggets. It's the same injury he dealt with back in December. Told the media that he expected to be out 4 to 6 weeks. And today, Doc Rivers was asked if the Bucks have considered shutting him down.
No, there's no thought to that. But listen, there's no timetable either. We thought we had waited longer the first time, and at points he was 100%. But there's calf strains all over the league. I can't give you the answer. Why?
Listen, obviously this news is significant because we're just 10 days away from the NBA trade deadline. If the Bucks want to make a move involving Giannis or not, the clock is ticking here. He's eligible for the Supermax extension, but if the Bucks don't think he's going to sign with them, then this window will be their only chance maybe to move him until they know for sure. A lot of layers to this story. Guys, let me start with you, Perk. What do you think the Bucks do next? Where should they go from here?
Hell, good to see you. I don't know how y'all feel, but I got this fatigue, and I knew it wasn't my diabetes because I took my shot yesterday. It's this Giannis and Bucks. It's this Giannis and Bucks fatigue that I have right now. Can somebody beat an adult in this situation? Like, at this point, Giannis is wearing out his welcome, and on the other hand, the Bucks are just holding on for what? When you could trade this guy and get back with everything and more, including looking at possibly looking up like the Dallas Mavericks. Maybe you end up getting a lottery pick this season, especially with what I'm seeing in the college level, one of the greatest freshman classes ever. I just don't understand. And at some point, somebody's going to have to make a stance. I think I put more ownership on Giannis to go to the front office and tell them what he wants than them because they're just going to continue to hold on. But at this point, I got Giannis and Bucks fatigue. I'm tired of talking about it.
I saw Giannis cry when he won. Now I see him cry in disappointment. I think it's in the best interest of both parties that they find a safe place for him to go. I'm sure Giannis is a guy that wants the Bucks to be in a good position going forward. This is a small market team. Tough position for John Horst. When you look at Bobby Marks' wonderful, amazing story, to me the Atlanta Hawks make sense. You could make a trade there. You get the pick from Atlanta coming from New Orleans. Obviously, the Bucks have a good pick. That gives them potentially 2 top 5 picks, get Zachary Risachet back, and you put Giannis in a spot to be with Jalen Johnson and be very, very competitive. The Bucks are in a tough position where both sides have to win. To me, the Atlanta one makes the most sense.
I just don't know why we need to hurry. And I know that everybody's tired of talking about it, but if you're Milwaukee, this is your generational superstar. This is a guy who brought a title to Milwaukee. You don't have to do anything fast. And if anything, I think this latest injury takes the pressure off. I think there would have been pressure on Milwaukee to make a trade to add to this roster to try to take one last shot at keeping Giannis healthy and happy in Milwaukee, maybe saying, here's a path forward. It's all going to come down to this summer. Does he sign the extension or not? And you don't have to make a move for this summer right now because he's going to be out for an extended period of time. Maybe there's a better trade near the draft. Maybe there's time to resurrect things or do something different. You don't have to make any trade under duress, especially while the man is hurt.
Should they shut him down for the season, guys?
I think he's played his last game. Bucks uniform.
Do you?
Yeah. Whether it's
what makes you say that?
I mean, because there's so much benefit for him not playing. One, you could make a trade for him now with Atlanta and get that piece, a generational piece, maybe the number 1 pick and the number 2 pick. You play them and they win, it just pushes back their potential pick further. So to me, it benefits them to sit him and
see what's out there. See what happens come June.
Ain't nothing better than for a team like that to rebuild with
other teams that are going to offer something. You might be able to add to this.
I mean, the only thing they could see is on the lottery day what these top 2 picks could be, but I'm doing Atlanta.
And from the NBA to the college ranks, this apparently is the new 40, courtesy of all those college freshmen. BYU freshman AJ Dybantsa continuing his stellar season. This time, he scores 43 points against their rival Utah. Sets a Cougars freshman scoring mark, 43 points. All right. How about Kingston Flemings of Houston dropping a career-high 42 at Texas Tech? First freshman in U of H history of the 40-point game. And, I mean, listen, they had the Big E, they had Akeem, they had Clyde, they had Phi Slam Jamas.
That's 6'4", too.
Pretty darn good. How about Keaton Wagler? Did you see what he did this weekend?
I did not.
46 points in a road upset over
This is in
Purdue.
college.
46.
Yeah, 18th in the latest mock draft.
Yeah.
See, all our NBA people here are so very excited by these super freshmen, but we're going to go to the expert. We're going to go all the way across the country to Bristol, Connecticut, snowy Bristol, where Seth Greenberg bravely made his way into the studio. Seth is going to talk about this class, and we have a doubleheader tonight on ESPN. What stands out about this is supposed to be like a generational class of talent, right?
It is a generational class, and to me, it's their poise, their professionalism, their approach. These guys are well beyond their years. Their basketball IQ is off the charts. They're not about scoring points, and they do score points. They're about winning. They take what the defense gives them. They read the play. They're terrific passers. They have floor games. They're shot makers. They're competitive defensively, and they're great teammates. The thing that's impressed me the most has been their approach. Their approach to playing college basketball is about having their 2 feet planted where they are, embracing the moment, and being about winning and making others better.
Hey, let's face it, these guys are already pros, right? I mean, in a lot of senses. Okay, Perk, we had you do a little extra work today. We asked you for your list of your top 5 freshmen, so show us your rankings.
Well, look, I had to because we're talking about one of the greatest freshman class ever when it comes down to this year's college basketball. And so I got 5 guys that I believe that is the top 5 guys in this class. Obviously, I got AJ Dybantsa, Darren Peterson, Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson. But the guy that sticks out to me the most in this top 5 is Darius A. Cup Jr., right? I call him Mr. Wi-Fi because when he's around, your signal is just gets stronger, and it's getting stronger down there in Arkansas. What he's doing right now under John Calipari, he may be one of the, if not best guards that Cal has ever had, averaging 20 points on 50% shooting, 42% from the 3, and it's 6 assists a game, making guys around him better. And if I'm a GM in this year's draft, don't mess this up like they did with Tyrese Maxey. If I'm looking for a point guard, he's the first point guard he's the top point guard in this year's draft, and I'm drafting him as the top point guard. He should be a top 10 lottery pick.
Wow, best card that Calipari's ever had. Yeah, Seth.
Hey, Perk, I didn't get a chance to go bam. I don't understand it. I kind of got cheated a little bit. What's up with that? But Darius Akoff reminds me of Derrick Rose. Big physical guard, gets to the rim, actually shoots it a little bit better than Derrick did at this stage of his career. But his physicality, his decision-making, his poise has been absolutely terrific. Keaton Wagler, who scored 40-plus this past week, he's got a little Paul Pierce in his game. He is no joke.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Keep them down, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA, it's